I want to tell you something that might blow your mind. You're not irrelevant just because you don't have 1 million followers. Even if you only impact one person a day, that's still influencing someone, therefore you're still an influencer. But between you and I, that's also the things that people don't like to share. So I'm gonna help you out and tell you things that I wish that I knew when I started content creating and the things that nobody tells you. If you're looking to be a content creator or an influencer in 2025, then you should definitely watch this because I'm gonna tell you all the things that I wish that I knew that no one told me and that would have been helpful. Okay, I may not have 1 million followers myself, but I do definitely have some credentials, as you can see by all of these things. So I do feel like I have a little bit of words of wisdom to share, and I have been doing this for over 5 years. Don't be afraid to get creative. A lot of people think you need to follow all the trends to really be relevant. But actually, being creative can do the opposite for you. You can become a trendsetter. And sometimes you'd be surprised how creative content can perform better than any other trend. Because a trend is a trend, which means everybody's doing it. Odds are, in a week, people are gonna get sick and tired of it. So, people like to see fresh. People like to see new. So don't be afraid to use your creative outlet. It's more fun when you get your friends involved. Sometimes when people think they're like scared to invite their friends into that aspect of their world. And also, maybe some people are like, I don't really want to share this with you. But trust me, it gets 10 times more fun when you share it with your friends. Vlogging with friends is fun. Making TikToks with friends is fun. Having photo shoots with friends is fun. Utilize your friends. Utilize the people around you to make your content that much better. Because trust me, people like to see more people involved in your content than just you. A lot of people do not post because they're scared of being judged. But here's a little secret. You're going to feel judged until one day you wake up and you stop caring. For me, that took me about 4 years, I'm not gonna lie. It could be different for everybody. You could feel that in a week, you could feel that in 6 years, but one day you're just gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, actually, I don't care anymore because life is short. Why care? And all the benefits that you get from doing what you do is gonna outweigh any judgment that you're going to receive, because at the end of the day, if you're doing what makes you happy, no one else's opinion should matter except your own. Stay consistent, please. Trust me, I know everyone tells you that, you're probably sick and tired of hearing about it, but staying consistent is what's going to get you somewhere, because at the end of the day, people don't want to follow someone who only posts once a month. Do you want to follow someone like that? Probably not. So stay consistent, brands will notice, your audience is going to notice, your friends and family are going to notice, and you're going to notice because you're going to see a lot of growth. So I usually post like 3 times a day on TikTok. Might be a lot for a lot of people, but that's how you see the most amount of growth in my experience. So do with that what you will. Show more and say less. A lot of people will think that content is all just about saying what you did throughout the day. No, people don't want to hear, they want to see. That's the whole point of visual content. That's the whole point of social media. So don't be afraid to take a camera with you. Don't be afraid to take pictures of everything that you're doing that day, because trust me, people are going to be a lot more interested in seeing that you went to the grocery store than hearing, oh, I went to the grocery store. So while it may seem boring to you, someone out there probably is going to be interested in it. Learning how to edit is going to be your biggest lifesaver, trust me, because once you learn how to edit, you're basically unstoppable. That way you don't have to hire someone to edit for you, and you can literally create anything that you want. You can create the coolest photos, the coolest videos, the coolest audios. So put in that little bit of extra work to learn how to edit, and it's going to take you so far. I started learning how to edit in like 2020, and it has paid off every single day, and it has gotten me even other jobs outside of content creating because I have that knowledge that a lot of people do not have. A huge one that I wish that I knew is it's okay if your branding changes, because at the end of the day, your branding is you, and your audience is either going to follow along with you or you're going to find your new audience. Because especially like on places like TikTok, the algorithm never fails. It actually knows how to find the right people for your content. So let's say you're doing high school content and then you graduate and you're scared that no one's going to want to see your new content. Either those same people are going to keep growing with you, or you're going to find people who like the new chapter of your life. So don't be afraid to switch it up just because you're afraid you're going to lose followers. The right people will find you. This one goes with how I started the video, but you're not irrelevant just because you don't have 1 million followers. Sometimes people think when you tell them, oh, I only have 5,000 followers, they're like, oh, you're kind of irrelevant. No, because let me tell you, when I had 1,000 followers, I was working with crazy brands like Pura Vida, because you're not irrelevant. 1,000 followers is still 1,000 people. Imagine 1,000 people in a room caring what you're talking about, caring about what you're showing, buying the things that you are suggesting that they buy. That's a lot of people. So you're not irrelevant just because you don't have 1 million followers. You're relevant even if you have 10 followers, 100 followers, it doesn't matter. Relevancy is relevancy. Okay, that was some of my tips on kind of like how to be a content creator, but like not teaching you how to be a content creator. I don't know, I feel like I see a lot of videos that are like, oh, this is how you be a content creator. You're going to make this plan post, and then you're going to film this TikTok. But that wasn't what I wanted to film. I wanted to film kind of things that I wish I knew throughout my journey and things that I learned that I feel like people don't really talk about. So hopefully this was helpful to you if you're looking to be a content creator or if you currently are one. And let me know if you guys want more videos like this because I actually had so much fun doing this. Okay, and not to be that person, but make sure to subscribe so you can see more videos. Okay, love you.